Hey everyone, and welcome to Ducati Biker channel. We are here at Ducati Amsterdam, the rebirth of Ducati Biker, and we've officially touched down in the Netherlands by starting at Ducati Amsterdam. And if you know me and if you followed and subscribed to the Ducati Biker page, we have been here before, we've shot videos here before, and it is a very, very special dealership. For most of you who don't know, this is my Ducati Hypermotard 950 SP. So much has happened with this bike. Again, if you followed me through the past 4 years, I've traveled through 9 different European countries. I've conquered this bike and had a total of 55,000 kilometers, never crashed, never any problems, Aston TT. This whole energy in this bike and with this dealership has helped me translate and transfer over the United States to arrive at Ducati Newport Beach, to have conquered the Multistrada in Arizona, to have picked up the new Pikes Peak in Denver, Colorado, and be the first in the world to ride it all the way up to Pikes Peak, due to the love and appreciation and support of these guys right behind me. A lot has gone through, already gotten super emotional seeing this bike. They've been really kind to let us in because they are very busy at this moment. In Holland during June, July are their busiest months where everyone's buying Ducatis, everyone's traveling. Their whole entire store is flooded. They got the brand new green Street Fighter right here. They got the red one, we got the Desert X. I got plenty of SPs and Multistradas and Pikes Peaks to show you inside. I'm lost for words. Are you guys ready? I'm about to show you the coolest dealership in the Netherlands. Follow me. Wow, already coming back brings such good memories. And for most of you who don't know, this is the new location of Ducati Amsterdam. They've been open for about 2 years in this new corner. Before, it was just the back of where the mechanics bay is, which we'll show you later. But as you can see, the lighting in this, for being a Ducati showroom, is actually really exquisite. And just walking in here, I see all these new bikes. I mean, as you guys know, we were just at the Ducati factory, and these bikes are just barely being delivered. And I'm pretty sure my team and I saw this bike in Bologna, and then it beat us here to Amsterdam. So you have the brand new Street Fighter V2 in that one-off camo green. Very, very cool. And as I'm talking about this bike, I haven't seen one of these in person yet other than at World Bike Week and everything else, but this is the new Street Fighter V4S SP. Same livery as the Panigale V4S SP, but obviously in the Street Fighter body with the carbon and everything else we have here. And then again, to see this in a dealership is really cool because I believe at our Ready for Red event in Phoenix, we sat on this bike, we talked about it, we discussed it. And if you subscribe to our channel, you'll be able to see all the other reviews and we talked about this bike. Other than that, let me show you around the different corners of Ducati Amsterdam. And again, they've notified me that they're really busy, and so they've gotten like a lot of bikes today and yesterday. As you can see, these Desert X's right here, and they haven't even got to put them together, finish them. So they just came right off the truck, loaded up their dealership. As you can see, this place is completely packed, so it's an amazing day to do this review because we got all the newest and greatest bikes here. So, beautiful Desert X, which we experienced at World Ducati Week. They were so lovely to lend us one of these bikes and also a desert sled, where my Italian mistress and I, we were traveling through the Mazzano vineyards and backcountry on our way to World Bike Week, and then we hit the track bikes. But either way, we have another announcement we're gonna make about the Desert X, and we're gonna spend a lot more time with this bike here in Europe, but we'll announce that later. Other than that, how cool does the Desert look without the windscreen? So, yes, you probably look in this bike, people are on the show saying, hey, I'll probably want a Desert X like that, but it comes with a windscreen. Again, these bikes just came off the box. That being said, you have your line of Street Fighters, which is really cool. But before we go on the cool stuff, I'm gonna pivot over to the Scrambler corner because you all know we are a fan of Scramblers. So right here, they have their Scrambler corner with the original, it's the original color. But if you guys go to the Ducati Museum, we just visited the Ducati Museum, and their first original Scrambler, this is the color and the style they went for with the same exact wheels. So you could actually get this bike in the vintage color yellow that Ducati had when they made the original first Scrambler. So this is really nice to see. Everything else, as you see, is upgraded, and you can also do your personal modifications, whether you want a side guard, a different tank, different color. This bike as well, we had at World Ducati Week, where my Italian mistress was riding this one while I was riding the XXX, and we were touring through the countryside. And this bike is so pretty and blue, and has the gold wheels, and it has that whole accent where it's going for that like Dakar Rally, Africa Twin sort of a thing. So if you feel like you're a flashy James Bond and you have to jump over a canal, you should probably do it on this bike right here. Other than that, I like Scramblers because when I'm not feeling racy or touring or hyper, they're fun. You throw your friends, girls in the back, loads of fun. Either way, I get excited. But one more thing, we're in the Hypermortar corner, and I don't know whose bike this is, but this is available and for sale here at Ducati Amsterdam. And this is a fully carboned out Hypermortar 950. Not the SP, but he also put some internals in suspension. I think this is the adjustable Marzocchi 950 SP carbon version, and I like to look at this because my bike is here for sale as well in Ducati Amsterdam. And now I see this beautiful one. So you have the option of having an SP, or you could have this beautiful carbon bike. And there's another beautiful RVE, which what I heard this year is they're only making a limited amount or edition of RVEs. I think it was like 1,000 or 500. So if you're looking for a hyper RVE, right here, Ducati Amsterdam. Moving on. Sorry, you guys don't make it lost for words. Street Fighters right here. We have V2s, 3 V2s. We have a V4S. And a V4S just came out of the box. So again, if you guys are wondering how come these bikes aren't put together, it's because they just arrived hot off the box, and I could smell that beautiful warm Ducati smell straight from the factory. Other than that, oh, come on, I want to show you guys a custom bike since we're talking about Street Fighters. This is so funny, I could go back in my posts or my stories and I could show you this bike right here. This is a customer, I believe from Belgium, who called Ducati Amsterdam when the Street Fighter just came out 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, just came out. And he said, I want that beautiful, authentic Ducati yellow. I want the STM dry clutch. I want the full aquapopic system and a few other gimmicks. So this is so nice to see that this bike has come back. And I believe it's the only yellow Street Fighter V4S that I've seen, unless there's some guys in Malaysia, and those guys just do everything. So otherwise, this is a very special bike, Ducati Amsterdam. They put a lot of work, time, coloring in the paint job and all the customization of this bike here, which is really, really cool. And it makes it special because then again, if you guys have followed me, I've done so much with this dealership, all the mechanics. We're actually going to take you in the back. I'm going to show you some of the coolest mechanics in the back, and we're going to go down memory lane. Either way, let's finish up with the shop because there's so much stuff. As you can see, we get into another of my favorite sections, which is the apparel section. And as you know, we like to be up to date with everything Ducati. Now follow me because I found something very special. It's this way. And here one is the beautiful multi-strada Pikes Peak. And it feels special because we have one of these back home in the United States. For those of you who didn't see, my team, Ducati Biker and CL Alameda, we were the first ones to get a multi-strada Pikes Peak in Denver, Colorado, and then be the first to ride on the top of the Pikes Peak. Love to see this bike. Lots of good feelings about it, but also we have a few friends here in Amsterdam and the Netherlands that have this bike, so we're going to be able to ride and cruise with them coming soon. But either way, fresh off the truck, come check out the front of this bike. It's a good example to show you guys again how Ducati packages their bikes. We've already done unboxing videos in Phoenix. As you guys recall, we unboxed a V2 at a Go Easy Motorcycles, but this just arrived off the box. As you can see, they didn't even have time to put the side panels on, no review mirrors, no windscreen. How we like to ride it, as you guys can see. And it's just so nice to see this beautiful multi-strada here, because as you guys know, these are really rare, and I'm gonna just keep talking on and on and on. Follow our other reviews for this bike. All we do is talk about this bike. Moving on. Oh, cool, check this out. An SP, a Panigale SP. Again, we are so lucky to arrive at Ducati Amsterdam, where they just arrived, where they've just received a huge shipment of bikes, and we are here poking around. Now, this way we're gonna poke at the staff. And again, let's try to alarm Rubio. But this is the shop dog, Rubio. Hey Rubio, I'm sorry. I know you're camera shy sometimes and I bother everyone here, but it's okay. You don't have to look at the camera either way. Ducati Amsterdam shop dog. Best one here. We're gonna leave her alone though. Apparel in the back, and then I just want to introduce you to a few people. This is Angelica. Hey dear.
Hello.
She wants to say hi to the camera.
Hi.
This is one of the lovely staff that works here in Ducati Amsterdam. Some people don't like to be on camera, it's okay, we're just saying hi. But thank you for everything.
Thank you.
And also this is Natasha.
Hi.
Natasha and I go way back. She's helped me
Hello.
out so much with everything here in Ducati Amsterdam. Anytime I had a problem and I was freaking out, just call and say, Natasha, Natasha.
I will help, I will help.
And she would translate, as you can imagine. We're here in the Netherlands and my Dutch is very
Klein beetje.
Klein beetje Nederlands spreken. So when I couldn't get my Ducati stress needs out, she would translate all the lovely words to
Yeah.
the mechanics, and then the hyper was running beautifully.
Perfect, yeah.
So thanks, Natasha.
You're welcome.
Awesome. I'm gonna show you guys the rest. Yes. All right, guys, follow me. I'm gonna take you in the back.